Hey everybody on YouTube. I'm doing a video because one of the most important things you can do, whether it's sports, outdoor sports like backpacking or hunting, is stay hydrated. Even if you're not doing anything athletic, you still want to stay hydrated. And I'm using camelbaks for the majority of my stuff. When I purchase a backpack, the two things that I look for is, one, does it fit what I need, and two, does it have a place for me to hang my camelbacks on. Now you can get a lot of different hydration systems out there. My buddy uses one that the Marines currently use. I know the Army and a few other places are using camelback. And I basically have this one because back in 2001, when I was stationed in Florida, uh, saw them, thought they'd be good to have for our PT that we were doing. Thought they'd be good in the field, and I bought one that I'm going to show you second. This is actually my second bladder that I have. It's the 2-liter version. It's the blue that you typically see with camelback. And if you don't know about these, you fill the water up, you hang it, and the straw starts down here. So all the water goes down to the straw, and then you put this through a spot in your pack, and you just bite on it and get your water. Now I've altered this one with some camelback products, and by the way, they aren't sponsoring today's video. This is just what I use. So I have a quick detach that will actually remove the bite valve if I want to remove it and just have water coming out, which is easier if you're filling like a pot or something like that, which is the reason why I use this for my backpacking. And if I'm going to be out for a long time, I'll actually use both the bladders that I have. And then this is an on-off switch. Not all camelbacks have an on-off switch. I like them, and it's really easy to install because this came as one unit. And I just took the bite valve off of the camelback, if you can see there, it's got it so that it makes a good connection, and I just put this on there. It took really just seconds to do back when I first got it. And I also like these types of systems because my Sawyer Mini that I have for filtration can go inline to that, and I can use it to just fill the water into the camelback right at the source, and it filters it as I go. This is my first one that I got, and this is actually, you can see that it says camelback. This is the only pack I ever bought that came with, and I liked it because I could keep a lot of different things in there. I kept my ID and my stuff up here. I kept other things I might want down here, but it was just more than just the basic bag that you can normally get with them that has no pockets. I wanted to have the pockets because when I went out to PT in the morning, everything I needed was right there. My keys, everything. This actually has a cover over the hose. This one came with the on-off switch on the bite valve, but it does not have the quick disconnect. And this is a 3-liter one. And the thing that's different about this one is, when I bought this one, it was my first experience with camelback. It's after they had first started. You can see there's still a little water in there. I need to clean it because there's stuff floating in it now, and I don't do the best job of cleaning these out every time. I just make sure I clean them before I use them. But you can notice that this is not the blue that you'll see most camelbacks come in. This is black right here and grayish color there. But I didn't know if that was special when I bought it. I didn't know really anything about camelback. I just knew I liked it better than having to take a bottle of water out there with me. And on longer runs or anything like that, I'd have more water. It does add weight to put 3 liters of water on your back, but it's really not that uncomfortable. And with this particular bag, it's actually got clips so that you can clip across you, and it stabilizes it a little bit better when you are doing that run. But those are my 2 hydration uh, bladders that I have. My hunting pack has a place for me to hang it. My tactical bag, it's a 3-day pack, has a place to hang one. And I have 2 hiking backpacks for backpacking, and they will actually accept 2. So if I'm going to be out for a long time, I can bring both of those in the same pack, and I'll have 5 liters of water in addition to the bottles that I'll put in the packs with me. So excellent system to use. If you don't have any type of bladder, what I would recommend is your first one, get it with the pack. There's plenty that come with a pack already, and then you can add additional like I did there. If you already bought a pack and it didn't come with one, if it's set up for one already, then I would search on Amazon for your best option for bladders. Camelbak's a name brand, but there are several that may work just as well. I don't have any experience with them, but they may work fine. I haven't, like I said, used them. The only other one that I know of is the one that my buddy uses, and I don't even know the brand of it because it's a completely different setup than what I have. So that's my little showing of my camelbaks. Um, like the video if you found it helpful or not. I'm sorry if you didn't, but stay hydrated. I use camelbak. Subscribe, that definitely helps us out, and share if someone that wants to know a little bit more. You can even drop some comments down. Give me some questions in the comment section. I'll do what I can. I know that they have special camelbak cleaning sets where you can hang them up and scrub them out with a brush or anything like that. I pretty much have created my own system that I use. I had kids, so we bought a pack of bottle brushes, and I just stole one of those out of the pack, and I use that to scrub the inside of it out. I typically put mine on a wire hanger and hang them. So I'm doing the same things that the kit would. It's just I'm using what's around the house. I would definitely recommend that you clean them more often than I do, but in 17, 18 years, I haven't really put any chemicals in mine. Of course, all I use is water, so if you put Gatorade or anything that could cause more molding, then you may want to clean yours more regular. But thanks again for tuning in, and check us next time on Red Dirt Outdoors.